We have really a long-standing relationship with Russia, a relationship that has certainly served our interests well. When you asked about the military equipment issue, we have, as you know, a substantial inventory of Soviet and Russian origin weapons. And that inventory actually grew for a variety of reasons. You know, the merits of the weapon systems themselves, but also because for multiple decades, Western countries did not supply weapons to India, and in fact saw a military dictatorship next to us as the preferred partner. You know, as a matter of prudence and policy, we don't predict our votes in advance. Having said that, you also know that we have been very clearly against the conflict in Ukraine. We believe that this conflict does not serve the interests of anybody. We have been seeing firsthand how much it has impacted low-income countries, the challenges that they are facing in terms of fuel and food and fertilizers. A conflict today in some corner of the world can have a very profound impact on everybody across the world, and I think that continues to guide our thinking. We spoke about a whole lot of issues: trade and economy, education, defense and security, clean energy, and among the many agreements and understandings we reached were really the fact that it's in our mutual interest to expand our diplomatic footprint in each other's countries. There were some issues, I think, which we see a great potential in terms of giving a greater, I would say, quality to our bilateral partnership. You know, from time to time, we have engaged the Canadian government. I have myself engaged my counterpart on this issue, and we have flagged the need to ensure that freedoms in a democratic society are not misused by forces which actually advocate violence and bigotry. It's important, I think, for countries to understand today really how democracies should function not only at home, but also the responsibilities that democracies have to other democracies. I want to be very clear here. When we issue travel advisories, we issue travel advisories as a travel measure for the security and safety of our citizens. So I would urge you not to read something into a travel advisory which is beyond the advisory. What some other country does presumably reflects their thinking and their policies. We are very encouraged to see that the Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement that was finalized earlier this year is moving towards its ratification and entry into force. That's a very good development. We also note that steps are being taken to amend the double taxation avoidance agreement, because that was also a bit of a challenge to growing our business.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.